National Council of State, the chairman identified that there are things that are within the remit of INEC, and he gave a status report on those things. But he clearly stated that there are some things that are not within the control of INEC, but which is crucial to determining the success or otherwise of the election, and he identified security. And fortunately, the security chiefs were there, so he said he would be expecting the security chiefs to brief the Council of States on that aspect of preparations for the election. But as far as INEC goes, these are the things that we have done, these are the things that we are yet to do. And he said, from what is before us, we know that with what we have, we are good to go. We could do it better. And then that was actually more than 8 days to elections.
We could do it better. Did I imply that they needed more time?
No, you see.
Was there any portion of the chairman's brief where he said that if INEC had more time, they
absolutely
could do a lot
not.
better?
Absolutely not.
No point in time, he said
absolutely
that.
Not.
Okay, let's join Ambassador Aderele here. Hello, sir. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, it's no longer news that the elections have been shifted. Indeed, it's supposed to be today. If the elections had held, we would have been counting the votes by now.
Yes.
Well, what do you think are the implications of this postponement?
Well, I think in as much as it is within the period in which INEC, as an independent body, is allowed to maneuver and change the elections, I think it's okay.
Oh, in your opinion, the international community, for instance, is not finding this postponement funny. Now, the United Kingdom has said, as much as possible, nothing should truncate the democratic process in Nigeria. The U.S. Secretary of State, the United States government, is not pleased with the postponement. That it looks as if government is interfering in INEC's activities. Now, compare that with what you just said about INEC having the prerogative to shift the date of the election as far as it lies within the ambit of the law.
Yes. I would like to remind everybody that this is Nigeria's election. It's not the election of any international organization. As such, we have the right to do what we think is proper, that will enable greater persuasion in the democratic process by our own people locally. And as much as there's nothing wrong with comments from outside the country, but we reserve the right to do what we think is best for us as Nigerians. Because our democracy, if you recall, is homegrown. When Nigerians were fed up with military rule, we decided as a nation to revert back to democracy. And we've had some elections. Even though the election we have so far, the most successful has been that of 2011, which was adjudged as fair and free. But you could see that as a result of Nigeria's desire to participate in their own democracy, there is an upsurge in the will to register for voting. You could see that the number of Nigerians who are struggling to get their PVC is high, which means our people have become very aware of the importance of choosing their own government through their own voting rights. So you recall the our foreign minister addressed the diplomatic community about 2 days ago, during which Nigeria registered her displeasure with what she regarded as interference in the internal affairs of Nigeria with respect to this election. The international community has the right to entertain some fear, quote, because of some time ago, it was predicted that Nigeria will break up this year. But we Nigerians know that our country will not break up. And you could see that so far, except in northeastern part of Nigeria, we'll have this insurgent. The whole country is calm. People are lining up patiently to collect their PVC cards, and are anxiously waiting to vote. They have not rioted because of the postponement of this election. Their party leaders have appealed to them to remain calm, and our people are calm because they want to vote. So the adjustment has been accepted by Nigerians, and there has been no problem locally. So there was no basis of outsiders wanting to lecture us on what we should do or what not, on what should happen in Nigeria. Nigeria's democracy is maturing. They should give us chance to demonstrate how we run our own democracy. We thank our friends for showing concern, but I, as a Nigerian, speaking privately, I want to assure them that nothing will happen. That we will vote peacefully in Nigeria, and the result will be announced peacefully. And the successor government, whether it is the incumbent or the opposition party leader, we are still to the presidency come May 29 this year.
All right, Ambassador Akere, we'll just take a break and then we'll come back to continue the conversation here. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back to continue our conversation. Please join us again.